Welcome back to the Champions Corner. Today's guest is a Ohio native, 3-time All-Conference, All-State honoree, and a team captain in high school. Second team All-Conference as a linebacker for the Thomas More Saints. He is a son, a brother, and most importantly, he is a leader. Today's guest is Tofa Luani.
Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love. This for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to
Feeling good. Yeah. A little chilly outside today, but
oh yeah.
You know,
what was it like?
Negative
like 4 today or something?
Something like that. You know, I try to stay inside. I don't want to go outside right now.
Oh yeah. Hey, there's been a lot of football games going on. Who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl?
I don't like the Seahawks.
You don't like the Seahawks?
I don't like the Seahawks, so I'm going to go with the Patriots.
Why not the Seahawks?
It's just, I'm a 49ers fan.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So, you know.
I see what you're saying. Why? What made you like the 49ers?
I'm originally from California.
Oh, no way. I didn't know that.
Me and my family, yeah.
That's dope. We are too.
Really?
Yeah, we're from Santa Rosa. Where are you from?
San Francisco.
Bro, that's crazy. We were just out there. So that's literally where we were.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Yeah,
dang.
Man.
So how long ago did you move to Ohio?
I think it was 6 years ago.
Oh, so
no, 8. Somewhere around there.
So you lived over there for a pretty long time.
Yeah, I was born and raised there my whole life.
That is awesome.
Everyone.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah,
that's real
man.
cool.
Yeah.
Dang, that's why we get along, bro.
Exactly.
We're from California.
That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
Man, hey,
yeah.
So a change like that, right? Going from California to Ohio is a completely different switch.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
how old were you? Would you say when you came?
I think I was about 10. I'd say.
Oh, okay.
10.
So that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
That is pretty tough. So what kind of adversity did you face, even though you were 10 years old, like transferring from a whole different state?
It was a rough start at first, you know, just leaving my family and friends back home.
Oh, yeah.
And just having a fresh new start over here in Ohio. So, you know, it was a big change, but, you know, we just had to strive for the best of it, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, it all worked out.
There we go.
We're here today.
Absolutely. So it's like all your family from San Francisco?
Yeah,
like
we have family around all the world.
Yeah.
You know? So, but with the majority of the people, majority of the family, is in California.
That's dope, bro. That is so cool. We are too.
Yeah.
So we have family like in Texas. We have family in Idaho. We have family all over the place.
All over the place.
But like all of like Oronas, that's our last name. They're from California.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Did you watch the college championship?
I did.
What did you think about that game?
I wanted Miami to win.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just I don't like Indiana.
What do you think of Fernando, though? You can't deny he's tough, dude.
He's good. I like his personality.
Yeah.
You know,
he's a cool dude. He's a good leader, I think. Yeah. I think so.
But I just wanted Malachi Tony to get one, especially he's a freshman as well.
He's 17? Crazy.
So I wanted to see something about that, just go far and beyond.
Oh, yeah. You think he'll be better than Jeremiah Smith? Because Jeremiah Smith won one as a freshman.
He did.
But the team wasn't the same. He had the same quarterback.
Right.
So it's like
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. There we go. Is there a certain like team that you root for? Would you say collegiate wise?
Other
than the Thomas More Saints.
Not really. Right. Yeah.
No, there's not really no other team. Well, and then you said 49ers.
49ers, yeah.
Well, take us back, brother. So, growing up in San Francisco, did you play football there, or what other sports did you play?
So, my whole life there, I wasn't introduced to football.
Okay.
I was really introduced to rugby.
Okay.
From my dad. My dad played for the USA team.
Oh, wow.
He did, yeah. So, growing up, I played rugby my whole life. But then when I moved to Ohio, that's when I got introduced to football.
Okay.
And it took me a little while to understand the game and all.
Right.
But then eventually,
you got a hang of it.
I did.
So then when did you fall in love with football?
I would say about 7th grade.
Okay.
7th or 8th grade, honestly, yeah.
There we go.
My dad he asked me about it, and I was like, sure, I'll take a shot at it.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
So from San Francisco, did you then move to Milford, or were you in another part of Cincinnati?
To Milford.
So Milford, and then you've been in Milford since then.
Exactly. Yeah.
There we go. Dang, man. That is a crazy change, huh?
It is, definitely. Especially with like the weather-wise and all.
Yeah.
Man.
Literally, dude. Yeah, like I told you earlier, like we were in California, it was like 60 degrees.
I was gonna say.
Something like that, bro. It was so nice. We were wearing shorts, everything.
Beautiful weather.
And then, dude, so then we had a connecting flight in Minneapolis.
Oh.
Bro, -17 out there.
-17.
-17. Like, you know that little, like, when you get off the plane, you know that like thing
That
that
little
kind of
walk-
connects you?
yeah,
Bro, I'm not even playing. You would breathe, bro, and it'd be
It
like a
just
dragon.
straight, you
Dude, it was
see
just
it?
coming out and everything. It was insane.
Man.
Now, so you grew up in Milford,
Uh,
in a sense. In Milford, would you say that was like a predominantly like football environment? Like, what was that culture like, even at such a young age?
yeah, I'll say it was a lot of guys that I played football with at Milford.
Yeah,
They loved football, and just that actually helped me
yeah,
just like connect with them. And
absolutely.
they'll just talk about football every day,
Absolutely.
and then we'll play together. Even at like after school, we go and just that's
There
how
you
we
go.
created our bond to come.
There we go. So growing up, did you have like any aspirations? Like after you fell in love with the game of football, did you then have like, oh, I was like, I want to be an NFL player one day? Did any of those thoughts come to you?
When I was growing up, I really just a lot of people would tell me to come play football,
Yeah.
but then I was like, no, I really want to just play rugby. And
Yeah.
just go to the nationals for that. And all.
Right.
But then I came here, and then I got older,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when my dreams were want to go to like NFL,
Yeah.
play in college,
Heck yeah.
and all that.
Yeah. Would you say as an athlete it's important to have, maybe not just as an athlete, but like as a person, you think it's important to have dreams and aspirations?
You know, I'd say it is. You know, because you don't want to be at this constant pace to where you want to live the same thing and just not have like get challenges so you can build yourself.
Right.
Yeah, personal wise, exactly too.
Oh, yeah. Would you say challenges are like, they help form you and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
I'd say they do, definitely.
So what kind of challenges have you faced that have helped form you to get to where you are now?
I was moving from San Francisco
Yeah.
to Ohio
Right.
is one, and then another one was I tore my ACL in high school my
Yeah.
junior year,
Yeah.
and that set me back. It just, especially not physically but mentally as well. So that whole year off of doing rehab, I grew as a person, and that just helped me bring it to the field. Now I'm back and doing what I love, especially at a college level.
Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Especially like what you say you tore your ACL.
My ACL.
Yeah, dude, that's like one of the worst injuries.
Yeah, man. It was a rough one,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we got through it.
Yeah.
You know, we got through it.
So let's talk a little bit about your high school career. So when you entered high school, did you play varsity off to start? Did you play JV? Like how did that work for you?
I did. My freshman year, I played full varsity.
There we go. That's not pretty common, man.
Yeah, it was. I was a bit nervous, but then I had teammates around me just help me, just calm me down.
There we go.
And it worked.
There we go. So like as a freshman playing varsity football, what was this? Do you feel like there was a different like pace to the game going from 8th grade or going from middle school football to then transitioning to that like varsity height, like that top level?
yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, the speed of the game, it was a lot quicker.
Yeah.
A lot quicker, and just our play calls. You know, we had to memorize them. It's just because in middle school we had bands, but then in high school we just call it out. We had like signals and stuff to signal out plays. So that was definitely a challenge, but got used to it.
Oh yeah. When do you think like your leadership started like as a captain for your team? When would you say that started for you in high school?
I would say it really started in 8th grade,
Okay.
which carried over to my freshman year.
Okay.
I had a chip on my back, you know, just everybody just looking up to me, and then I see my family in the stands.
Yeah.
What motivated me.
Right.
So I just feel like every time I step on that field, I have something to prove every time.
That's what I
and
like.
I feel like I did.
There we go. So you spoke on your family that they're in the stands for you. So as an athlete or as a person in general, how important do you think like family support is?
It's very important to me. You
Yeah.
know, every time I look in the stands, you know, it brings me to my heart. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play for them every time, every
Yeah.
single snap, every game. You know.
Right. And I know you shared the football field with your brother as well.
I did.
What is that experience like?
It was a great experience, you know, especially just sharing the field with one of my loved ones.
Yeah.
Can never take that back.
Oh yeah, I always tell my parents too, cause like I have 2 younger brothers. I'm the oldest, but we're all 4 years apart, right? So I always wish though, like my brother Saren was like
Right.
closer in age. That
So
way
you
we could
can-
have that
exactly.
opportunity to share the field. I
Yeah.
feel like we would have tore some stuff up,
Right,
man.
yeah.
So and he plays with you at Thomas More,
He
correct?
does,
Yeah.
yeah,
Does
he
he play the
does.
same position as you?
He's right next to me.
Okay.
He plays outside linebacker.
Okay.
So
There we go.
Yeah.
So with going to our positions, I know you played running back and you played linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you, or not why, but I'm noticing you're focused more on linebacker. Like you don't play running back as
Yeah.
often. What was that change, or why? What sparked that change?
I honestly like hitting people.
Okay.
I don't like taking hits, so
Yeah.
I feel like defense was the right
It was
one
a
for
move.
me. It was.
I feel that.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, my freshman year. I like all throughout to my junior year. I was playing slot and I played running back and everything.
Yeah.
And then once I played on defense, bro, that senior year, it's
It
a
just
different.
played.
It's a
It
different
is.
side. Like
It is.
I think like truly like maybe not everybody gets to experience it, but like you really love like hitting people.
Exactly.
I think that really brings it out of you.
Uh-huh.
Man, dude. Well, so let's talk a little bit about your journey. So I know that after high school, you first committed to the University of Cincinnati, right?
I did.
How did that offer come into play?
Yeah, so the coaching staff before, it was Coach Fickle and them,
Yeah.
Tressel and them.
Yeah.
That was the coaching staff that recruited me. And I just thought that was the right fit for me.
Yeah.
And so I committed. But then the coaching staff left, and there was a new coaching staff that came in, and it wasn't the right fit for me, especially with that new coaching staff.
Yeah.
And so that's when I decided to just transfer to Thomas More.
What were your offers looking like coming out of high school?
It was a lot of D2s.
Yeah.
There was a couple of PWOs from a couple of FCS schools, and it was Cincinnati up there. So it was a little iffy. I feel like that my junior year when I tore my ACL is really what set me back.
Yeah. And then you had, so I remember, so in your part of your stats say that you were all conference, all state. What kind of title, or out of those titles, which one would you say is your favorite? If you had to have, like, if one had to be your favorite.
There's really one that I really wanted.
Yeah.
I really wanted my senior year was Defensive Player of the Year. I got co-Defensive Player of the Year.
Dang.
Yeah. My friend Justin Hill,
Yeah.
he got
He's down at Alabama.
Alabama, yeah.
Yeah. That's
So,
crazy, huh?
That's the one I really wanted. So
I got you. And then talk a little bit about that 10-0 season. That's historic.
It is.
For Milford, Ohio, or for Milford High School. So what was that season like, and why was that season different from the previous ones?
I just feel like that season, we got one of my friends, my friend's brother, his name's Nate Webster. He came from Georgia, and then we clicked with him in the summer and just created a bond. And just everyone that we played with since middle school, it's all the same guys.
Yeah.
And I just feel like each practice, we were going at it with each other, making everyone better.
Right.
No friends on the field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I just feel like each game we just went in with just trying to go, each week, just go 1-0 each week, every time.
You guys did that.
And we did it.
You guys did that.
We did it.
What kind of standards did Coach Grippa have for you guys?
Cause he was a hard one. He was a tough one.
Yeah.
So he wanted everything to be smooth and everything right. So each practice, we knew we had to bring 110% each practice. And on Fridays, it would just come at ease.
Right.
So each practice, we made each other better. And then it would come to Fridays. It would just click together and got that win.
There we go. Now, during your high school time, though, I know you said you had a setback with your ACL. But what kind of preparation did you do outside of practicing with your team? I'm sure you were working out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were doing this kind of like separate training. Because in all honesty, like just training with your team is not always going to get you those offers. Not always going to take you to the next level. So what kind of stuff were you doing to take you to that next level?
So you got to make some sacrifices.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't hang out with a couple friends on weekends or weekdays after school. I would actually come down the road, to I forgot which hospital it is, but a rehab place. I'd come there every day, and then afterwards, I'll go back to the weight room at high school, and I was just training with one of my trainers, Trainer Cole.
Yeah.
So it was a journey, but at the end of the day, I loved it, and I'm happy it went that way.
Yeah, and I like what you said, that sacrifices are going to need to be made.
Right.
Whether that's chasing what your friends want, chasing what all these kind of things. But I like we spoke a little bit earlier, when you have a goal in mind, those kind of things are not going to detain you from advancing.
Yeah. Definitely.
So are you Polynesian?
am.
You're Polynesian, right? So in a community like Cincinnati, Ohio, where that's not really too common, what kind of like pride does that bring to you?
I feel special, you know. It's not many around right here now.
Yeah.
So, especially in the area I'm in.
Yeah.
But I just take a lot of pride in it. I try to, teach people about my culture.
Yeah.
And just spread it around.
I think your culture is like so dope. We
Thank you.
went to Hawaii before, and that stuff's it's super nice.
It was.
But like, dude, like for like the haka and everything. I don't know if you know how to do it,
Did, yeah.
but dude, I think that stuff is so dope.
Yeah.
I think it's really
It's
cool.
good.
And then the tattoos, bro.
Tattoos, yeah.
They're hard, dude.
They are.
They're hard. Are you tatted up at all?
I'm not.
No.
During spring break, I am.
There we go.
During spring break.
That's what the plan is.
It is.
There we go.
It is.
So now let's transition from high school now to that college level, right? So you said you went to you committed to UC, then decommitted, then committed to Thomas More. Correct? What was that transition like from playing high school, although you played at the varsity level throughout your whole career, to then transitioning to a college program?
First, it would be the speed. The speed of the game is a lot different.
Yeah.
You know, and just the coaching. You got to be coachable, especially at that college level. Not many people would do it, but at the end of the day, it will help you as a player and just as a human outside of football.
Yeah.
And that's it.
There we go. So then, was there any difference in like training styles, like the way you guys or standards? Like what was different?
In college, you know, you're set at one sport.
Yeah.
And then the training, it's very intense. It's at a high level.
Yeah.
It's just getting everybody better, and everybody's competing for a spot. You know, even though you have friends here and there, but everyone's main goal is to be a starter at the end of the day.
Yeah. So right now you are a sophomore, or you're a junior?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore
I'm a
right
sophomore.
now, right? So from your freshman role, what was that like? What was your role as a freshman?
My freshman year, I was still learning.
Mhm.
I was just getting ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Especially the playbook and all, just getting key reads from the older guys or who's playing the position that I play. And that's a lot different from my sophomore year, right? Like my sophomore year, I was a starter.
Yeah.
And then I just came in, now I'm the leader.
Right.
And I'm just teaching the younger guys what I was
What
taught.
you learned.
Exactly.
Right.
So
Would you say that's very important, like being a younger player, like kind of accepting that you have to have a mentor in a sense when it comes to football?
yeah, I'd say so. Definitely. Especially coming in as a freshman at
Yeah.
a college level, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot different, and if you're a player, you're a player, you know.
Yeah.
You come in and play, and that's what helped me. I came in and played freshman year, but at the same time, I was still learning. There's still room to learn. You know?
Right. There's always room to learn. I feel like if
Exactly.
people go with that mindset,
Right.
they're always going to advance. This last season, you totaled 73 tackles.
I did, yep.
That's a lot, dude.
It is, yeah.
That is a lot. So what kind of stuff did you do to how were you able to read the field so well that throughout the season of 11 games you obtained, was it 11 games?
It was 11 games.
Out of 11 games you obtained 73 tackles.
You know, it's just, I'll say film study.
Yeah.
Especially with your position group is what helped me, and with coaches. Before practices, we'll have meetings and watch film, and then after practice, we'll have our position groups will come together. We'll go eat dinner first, and then come back and watch film.
Yeah.
It's just film. I feel like that's the most important to me. But at the end of the day, it's just getting your body right and just rehab and everything. That's what helps most.
What do you do? What do you do to get your body right, to be rehabbed, be ready for those games?
I say a lot of stretching, hot tub, stem, just all those little things will help.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of those things too are not taken into consideration.
Exactly.
I feel like what I would have, like what we know now maybe probably would have helped prepare us for when we were in high school and stuff.
Definitely.
I feel like, man, it sucks that we can't reverse time or anything like that.
Yeah.
So what is the culture that you guys have at Thomas More? Like, what is there? Is there like a standard that your guys' coach sets? Like, what is that environment like?
Yeah, so over there's no freshman, there's no sophomore. At the end of the day, coaches are just looking for leaders to step up and help the program to have better season and just a better outcome.
Mm-hmm. There we go. So then you now stepping into that leader role, what changes for you?
I feel like nothing will change for me. I'm just
Okay.
gonna be the same person that I am,
Okay.
but just keep helping the younger people and older people to set standards so we can do better for this upcoming season.
Hell yeah. So what do you guys think? So I know this last season was a little rough.
It was definitely rough.
A little
It was
rough
definitely
season.
rough.
So now I know we're kind of fresh off that season, but what kind of training are you guys doing now? Are you guys practicing already?
We started training. We started practice, I'd say, next month.
Okay.
I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah. But this month, right now, we're just training. And I feel like right now, it's a lot more intense
Mm-hmm.
and just a lot more energy right now
Right.
than the previous years I was here.
So you feel like this year there really is going to be a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Now being in a position where you guys went 1-10.
Yeah.
What? Don't mean to put the record on
Nah,
spot.
it's all good. It's
No,
all
but
good.
being in a position where you guys went 1-10, you as a player on that team, what was that like environment like, or how did you feel during that time? Because that's adversity right there.
Right.
So how did that make you feel?
It brought me down a bit
Yeah.
after each game, but I still had that mentality to go 1-0 each week, and I try to tell my teammates about it and just keep their heads up about it and just move on to the next game. And I feel like it didn't really go that way, but me personally and myself, I made sure that me and then the defensive side that we would keep that same mentality.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes in moments like that, like you gotta control the
Yeah.
control the controllables, right?
Right.
Sometimes you can't control if the
Exactly.
offense is gonna score and stuff
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
But I do like what you're saying, that you were focusing on you and your defensive
Yeah.
side. So now going into this upcoming season, now that you are stepping more into that leader role, are you guys using that last season as fuel to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Yeah.
Or like what kind of expectations are for this season?
We definitely are using that for fuel, but at the same time, I feel like we need to just forget about that.
Okay.
Forget about that record, and just
Move on.
exactly.
Yeah.
Move on.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, because at the collegiate level, NIL is so crazy,
It is.
right? So
Yeah.
at a Division II program, what is NIL like for you?
It's tough.
Yeah.
You know, you don't really see it around the
Okay.
Division II level, so it's
I get
kind
what
of on
you're
the
saying.
downside hill for that.
Yeah. So it really is like more Division I programs that are focused on that
Yeah.
NIL things. I see. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So then, like, is there like certain laws that you guys have to follow, or is it just like, because when it comes to NIL, can you kind of just reach out and like be like, hey, like I would love to do something like that?
Yeah. You can definitely reach out and just get recommended by them,
Yeah.
but you don't really see it a lot at the
Okay.
Division II level, so
I see.
it's kind of downside.
Pre-game, what are we bumping? What are we
Pre-game.
blasting?
I'd say a lot of young boy.
Okay.
A lot of young boy. Little baby. And that's about it, honestly.
What are your two songs of Lil Baby and Young Boy that you go to song? Try to put somebody on right now.
So young boy, I'd say 10 Talk. And I can't think right now.
No, you're good,
It's,
bro. Lil Baby, both of them are tough though,
They are,
especially
yeah.
pre-game. I used to bump to
Pre-game.
Lil Baby for sure.
Yeah.
Lil Baby goes hard.
Lil
I'm a big
Baby.
Drake fan.
Drake.
I do like Drake a lot. Now, I kind of want to go back a little bit. I want to speak on your family. I think family is like huge. It's a huge part of who I've become.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Your parents, you spoke a little bit about your dad. I'm sure your dad is a huge example
Yeah.
to
He is.
for you. So can you speak a little bit about that? Like how has your dad kind of been a mentor to you?
So he was an athlete
Mm-hmm.
when he was younger, and I just heard from a lot of family members, a lot of friends, how good he was at rugby, and that really it shocked me. It didn't really shock me, but it really wanted me to reach the same potential that he did,
Yeah.
and I wanted to be the same or even better, and that's what really just sparked something in me to be the best and just do the best each time.
Right. Now, are you the oldest sibling in your family?
I'm not.
You are not. So,
not.
well, you have how many siblings do you have?
There's 11 of us.
Wow.
There's 11 of us.
That's a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Dang, so where are you in that 11 lineup?
I'm kind of in the middle. A little bit
Okay.
in the middle.
Okay,
yeah.
that's cool. Dang, man, you got to start in 5 2 times.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Do you keep up with like any basketball at all? No, I speak the starting 5.
A little bit. Not much. Not much.
I got you. There's just so many games.
There
I feel like
is.
it's just hard to follow.
Yeah, there definitely is.
What did you think of the 49ers season this last year? And they've made it pretty far.
They did.
They were
did.
in the running.
Yeah. Especially with a lot of those injuries.
Oh, yeah, all of them.
Yeah, and we just still came out, I think it was 13-3, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13-3.
Do you think that after a profitable season like that we're going to see growth in the following?
Definitely, yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah.
We just need to make a couple of arrangements.
Yeah. I want to speak a little bit about like on you as a leader, right? So you spoke a little bit when we came in here how there's a lot of mentor stuff that you do, right? So talk a little bit about that. What kind of mentorships do you do?
So it really started in high school with my teacher, Miss McKinney. I started being a mentor at elementary schools.
Okay.
And that definitely sparked something in me, especially helping the little kids.
Mm-hmm.
And it just wanted me to like further and do that stuff. And I wanted to go in that to be my education in college.
Mm-hmm.
But that didn't really. I changed that into being exercise science now.
Okay.
Yeah, so just I feel like helping people is what I like to do.
Like that's your calling.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And I just do that on my time off, even at school.
Yeah.
Or when I go back home.
So what kind of mentorships things that you do? What do you do now?
Right now, I do like like at school we have these little programs and you select like students to come help out.
Yeah.
And like for each class, and I just go out and help doing that.
Yeah. Why do you think that it was the youth? Like, why do you feel like you were called to the youth?
It's just I wanted them to. I put my shoes into their shoes and what they look like, and I just wanted them to have a better lifestyle.
Right.
And just have the same lifestyle that I have.
Right.
And just move on.
I like that. I also like I run trainings. I do all these kind of things, but I like focusing on the youth as well because I feel like in all reality, one day we're gonna get old, we're gonna get fat,
Right.
we're gonna get all these things,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
But it's gonna be our youth that's gonna be taking our spot.
Exactly.
So I think like us as people, if we can focus on them and help their journey, help them grow,
Right.
all of us are gonna be successful.
Definitely.
So
Yeah,
I really like that you do that, man. How long? So you said it started for you in high school?
Yeah, my junior year is when I started doing that, or it was sophomore year, junior.
Yeah,
around
one of those
One
years.
Of those, yeah.
So now, like for example, because there's a lot of things that you could do with that. Do you then one day want to have a nonprofit organization? Is there something along the lines of that you dream of having one day?
Yeah, it was so I was in Hope Squad in high school,
Okay.
and I feel like that definitely will push something towards me to do,
Yeah.
and I feel like it would help.
Yeah.
Just help a lot.
Absolutely. Hope Squad is huge. My mom is a aide at Batavia Middle School.
Yes.
And my brother Saren and our youngest brother, they're all been Hope Squatters.
Yeah, oh,
So the Hope Squad
Yeah.
blood is thick with us. That's really cool,
I like
man.
that.
That
I
is
like
very
that,
cool.
yeah.
Let's talk about this West Claremont and Milford rivalry.
Yeah.
That is a rivalry that because I went to Batavia Middle School, but since I got to West Claremont as a high schooler, that rivalry was thick.
It was.
What did that rivalry mean to you?
It was huge. That game in general was just, it got everybody hyped. It got the city hyped.
Oh, yeah.
It was something to remember.
Yeah.
And that game, everybody looked forward to going to it and just watching it.
Oh, yeah. Dude, and then I think it's such a trip. Like, we played on both two different sides of the rivalry.
Yeah.
That's so cool, though. So, like, for you guys, like, for preparing for a rivalry game, what kind of, like, things were said? Like, what kind of... How are you guys preparing for West Claremont? If you can, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So, I would just say practices were just a lot more tougher. And we just went into the week just knowing, like, we have West Claremont.
Yeah.
And even in the school.
Yeah, everybody
we'll
knew.
have, like, banners and everything, just showing teams. And just, like, the Wolfpack signs, just having X's on them.
Yeah, it got pretty intense.
It did.
It got pretty intense. Did you play any other sports in high school?
I ran track my senior year.
Okay.
Yeah. I did the 100, the 4x1, and I threw shot put.
Okay. Now, running track, would you say kind of helped you be in shape or helped you get faster for the football season or for, like, your following football season?
I do think it did.
Yeah.
It just helped me be more quicker on my feet and just it just helped me, like, confidence-wise, just running and just having the type of speed that I have just to compare with, like, more speedy positions, you know?
Right. Kind of keeps you in the... Like, just get you prepared, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because I feel like right now, like, we're at a point where a lot of athletes that I speak with, everybody wants to focus on one sport, which is great and all, right? It's important to find your sport and find the one. Mm-hmm. But I think, like, there's some other sports that you can kind of play to help you prepare you
Yeah.
to get better in that main sport
Right.
that you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially in high school, playing multiple sports in high school will definitely help.
Absolutely.
And just it'll transform into college and just show then.
Yeah. So what is your number? What is your number for Thomas More?
My number.
Your jersey number. Yeah.
Number 2.
Okay. And I remember you wore number 2 in high school. Does that number have value to you?
It does. It does. My older brother, when he was in high school, that was his number. He wore number 2.
Yeah.
He passed away, and I feel like that's something that will cherish me forever, is wearing number 2.
Right.
And I just need to finish what he left off.
I like that. Talk a little bit about that if you can. That's some tough stuff. That's adversity.
Yeah.
So
He passed away at a young age.
Okay.
Very. And I was really young at the time. You know, it's just a lot of people talked about him and how good he was at football.
Yeah.
And how he just compared him to my dad. And he played multiple sports as well. He played baseball. And I feel like that just hit me in my heart. I just feel like that's something I need to carry.
Right.
Especially his legacy.
Yeah.
And
That's huge.
That's where number 2 would come from.
That's awesome, man. And then your brother wears 22.
He wears number
Yeah.
number
That's
22.
really cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. So the way you guys are just carrying on the legacy.
Yeah.
That is inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
Is there what is a message that you have for athletes that aspire to reach the collegiate level, that aspire to one day be in your position? What is some things that you have for them?
I'll say just be humble, you know. Just show who you are as a person. Don't change. Just keep working, you know. It'll definitely show out at the end of the day. And just be coachable. That's one I would like. Being coachable is one thing that not many people would take to heart. Mm-hmm. And then I feel like if you do, at the end of the day, the results will show.
Yeah. Where can people check you out at? Like, where can they follow you on Instagram? Where can they see you?
Definitely on Instagram, Twitter, and that's pretty much.
What's your tag? Do you know?
I think it's Tofa L2.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, Tofa Luani.
Yeah.
There we go. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you did.
There we go.
You
Okay.
did.
All right, cool. Well, thank you so much for being on our podcast. We really appreciate you spending time with us.
Of course.
And we root the best. We hope the best for you, that this upcoming season you just tear it up, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you all for listening. God bless you all.
Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life I've been battling lies.